today we are talking on skilled workers visa for Australia. Okay, so this video is overdue. My DM is full with people asking about how do we come to Australia if we are unskilled workers. You can call it unskilled worker, you can call it semi-skilled workers, but this video today will tell you the process you're supposed to follow to come to Australia. If you are a forklift driver, a truck driver, a tire fitter, a handyman, a gardener, a clerk, a meat processor worker, a vehicle painter, a mason, a driller, a fruit picker, and a fruit packer, and so many occupations. Okay? Yes, your occupation may not be in the skill occupation list, which I have been talking about. However, there is still other ways, okay? Have you heard about something called DIMA Agreement? We're going to explore this today to show you your correct pathway to come to Australia and how to apply, okay? If this sounds like something you want to hear, please sit back and let's dig in. All right, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so the truth is that most of these occupations we are talking about, we are calling unskilled work, like bricklayers and so on, and what do you call it, forklift driver, truck driver, and so on. Okay, some of them are not in the occupation list. I think bricklayer is in a skill occupation list, but truck driver, handyman, and so on, fruit pickers and stuff, vegetable workers and stuff, they are not in the skill occupation list. I'm going to do a simple search to show you. However, there is a way. All right, so let me take you to the list of skill occupation list for migration purposes for Australia. Let's search this occupation and see if they are there. Remember, every occupation that will take you to Australia as a migrant should be in this list, but there is exception to that. Okay, so let's go to the skill occupation list. The link I will drop. All right, let's search truck driver. Truck driver is none. It's not there. It's not there. Okay, let's quickly search. Even if you check down, you will not see. So if you want to search occupation, you don't need to write the full occupation. You can write truck or you write driver. Then it will give you the list if it's there, but it's not there. Okay, let's search a forklift. You can say fork or lift or whatever. Yeah, it's not there at all. Okay. Even if you keep searching, let's search another one. Okay, if you go through, you can't find something like that. Fruit picker is not there. And so on. All these occupation. Bricklayer is there as well because it's under construction as well. However, it falls under DIMA. Okay, so yes, this occupation is not in the occupation list. It's not there. Okay. Yeah, they're not there. However, what do you do? Okay. Now, that leaves you with one option, only one option, which is called DIMA Agreement. So I'm going to take you to the page of Australia Immigration DIMA Agreement, or the list of DIMA Agreement, the existing DIMA Agreement. Now, what is DIMA Agreement? Oh, if you have time, read it up, but I just want to explain to you in a simpler terms. DIMA Agreement is an agreement had by Australia government and a certain region of Australia. It could be a state, it could be a region in a state, and they will say to them, we are having this agreement with you so that you can bring overseas trained staff on this skill over to work for you. And before they can draw this agreement, there must be a proof of shortage. Okay. Now, the employer, since the existence of that DIMA agreement with that region, maybe a local government or a state or something. Now, if you are an employer of labor in that region, you need to apply and you want overseas worker, maybe as a hairdresser or as a cleaner, as a fruit picker, you need to apply to your local shire, the people that had the local government or the state that had that agreement with the government. You apply to them and tell them that you need staff. Okay, then they approve it. You don't need to have the staff or the employee from overseas yet, but once you identify there is a need for it, you approach the authority and tell them there is a need. You do application. If you meet the requirement, they will grant you, okay, permission to employ. Then you employ. Okay, I want to show you all the existing DIMA agreements in Australia currently, and that will help you when you search for job. Okay, then we'll talk about all the occupation. And another good thing about DIMA agreement is that it has concession for English. Sometimes they'll waive English, sometimes they will give you low English grade of general IELTS, and sometimes their age will push up to 55. That is one good thing about DIMA agreement. So, and sometimes they don't do skill assessment, and most times if they do skill assessment, they have a shortcut of doing the skill assessment. Okay? All right, let's go. Currently, Australia has about 13 DIMA agreements with different regions in Australia. The first one is Adelaide City Technology and Innovation Advancement, South Australia. You see the link there. Next one, East Kimberley, that is in Western Australia. It has a link. Far North Queensland, Goulburn Valley in Victoria, Great South Coast in Victoria, Northern Territory Agreement, Orana, New South Wales. That one is very popular. Many people have come to Australia with that one. Pilbara, Western Australia. This is a far inner regional Western Australia, which is my state. South Australia Regional SA. Southwest Shire of Dandenong. Shire of Dandenong is in Southwest Australia. The Goldfield is also in Western Australia, Goldfield region. Townsville, Queensland, and Western Australia, Department of Training and Workforce Development. Okay, so the employer can employ through them. All right. I cannot find you a job in Australia. I cannot. Okay, I am making this video to show you how you're gonna sort yourself out, not me finding you a job. Okay, all right, let's go. I will quickly open few of the DIMA agreement sites to show you list of occupation in each DIMA agreement, some of the DIMA agreements, so you know the occupation, how to assess the occupation and know which region when you're searching for job to go for. This one is in Kimberley, Western Australia. Let's quickly find the skill occupation list. Okay, so once you open the link, you will find a place where they will tell click here, or they will tell you this is the skill occupation list for their own DIMA agreement, so you can click. Okay, once you click it, you come to the page. Okay, so when you see the page, they will tell you about the concession, and some will tell you if it will lead you to permanent resident, because this visa will be temporary resident visa. Some of them will be permanent, and they will tell you if it will still lead to permanent resident. Okay, so you will see the list of occupations. Okay, so you just need to scroll down. You will see so many unskilled occupation. I may not be able to mention all of them, but once you scroll down, you will see them. Okay, you will see even forklift driver, truck driver, waiter, hairdresser, so many of them. Okay, yeah, painter. There are too many, I can't even call them, but I just want to take you through a few of the occupation lists we have here for DIMA agreement. Okay, let me quickly go to another one. Okay, so this is another link for Pilbara DIMA occupation list. You see how big they are, how long the list is. So you scroll down and look for your occupation, whatever your occupation is. So they comprise it both skilled, semi-skilled, and unskilled, so depending on which one. However, knowing that there is a hope. Okay, so what happened with that hope is what matters. So you're going to aggressively be looking for job. So you see gardener, fruit workers and pickers and gardeners and all of them, they are here in the Pilbara one. Okay, so this is a guide for you to know where to focus for your job search. You see this one, waiter and stuff. All right, let's be going. The next one is the Northern Territory DIMA Agreement. So see their list as well. They have long list as well. So you just need to scroll and find your occupation. Okay, and know that you have employer of labor in that area. Okay. All right, so towards the end of this video, I'm going to show you more on how to go about the job search. Okay. All right, so you just need to scroll down and find your occupation. The next one is the Orana, New South Wales. Is really long. Okay. They are very active in recruiting as well. Many people have come through this DIMA agreement. Through getting employment, you don't just go and apply, you get employment, and yeah, you follow through. Okay. All right, so you just need to scroll down, and yeah, I think because of the population in New South Wales as well, so that makes it more interesting as many people come through this Orana DIMA agreement. Okay, so the last one I want to show you is the Western Australian one. Is large because they have almost 5 regions that have DIMA agreement. Okay, so these are the possible visas you can come with if you are coming via DIMA agreement. So visa 482 will be your best buy if you are from outside of Australia. Okay, so this is Western Australia DIMA agreement. They have a lot. They also have construction workers in the list. They have skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled, and so on. But because they don't really call it unskilled here, because even as a bricklayer, even as a fruit picker, you have a skill. So it's called semi-skilled. That's what they refer to. Okay, now let's go to the real deal, which is the job. So I'm going through my website, jenkenis.com. Okay, I have a list of all the active job search website for you. Okay, all you need to do is search. That reminds me, I shared this link on Facebook, and someone came and made a comment and said all the job are for locals. I said no, you don't open a job site and search for a job. No, you say visa sponsorship job in your occupation. Okay, so for example, you have a subject a job search for South Africans and you want to look for overseas job. You don't go and search for local job. You said overseas job. Okay, you said visa sponsorship job. Okay, so these are the major job sites in Australia. I have link attached to all of it. This is a one-stop shop because people keep telling me, can you make a list of them? I say, voila, I will make a list of them. Okay, so you go to each of the search website or search engine, whatever it is called. You search for visa sponsorship job. Now, who told you that when you search for overseas job, one day you find it? No. Maybe you carry winch. You not carry winch. No one has ever gone to search for overseas job one day and find it. I've never seen anybody. I remember the lady that said every day she wakes up, she apply for 10 jobs. How do you think that you go the first day, you just find this job? No, you keep going. Okay, remember to add visa sponsorship if you are searching for Australia job. Okay, it's very important. Keep searching, keep going. I do not give a job. I do not promise people job. I give you information you need to succeed. Okay, drop your question in the comment section and I will answer it. Okay, that brings us to the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And do share, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye. Love you.